Wind the clock, what advice would you give your 14-year-old self?
So what advice would I give my 14-year-old self? I think I would just say to have as much fun as I can with the instrument and not take it too seriously. I think that's definitely a piece of advice I would give myself. Is I think often when you play a sort of orchestral instrument especially, you get very much sort of pigeonholed and like put into like, you know, getting a job in an orchestra is the most important thing, like that's what you will do. And I think that especially at that age as well, if you're a teenager, try as many different things as you possibly can. So I was in big bands, wind bands, I did brass quintets, I did brass dectets, I did brass bands, I did, orchestras, everything, wind orchestras. Just try and play as many different genres as you can. I wish I had done some more jazz. I never learned how to improvise, and I was never I never had the opportunities to kind of do that, or I never chose those. I think the opportunities probably would have been there, but I never took them because I think in my brain I was like, I have to be in an orchestra, I have to be a principal trumpet. So I think that's one piece of advice I would definitely give myself looking back. Just to have fun with the instrument, maybe do a little bit more practice at that time. I think I only really started practicing properly when I sort of remember there was this one summer, I was 15 and there was a whole summer before my NYO audition and I really wanted to get in. Yeah. So I think that was the first summer that I kind of really got stuck into trumpet practice because I had this goal. So I think that's another thing that I would say to myself, have goals, have particular pieces you want to learn, and don't be scared of having your own, doing your own research and, bringing stuff to a teacher saying, I want to learn this piece. Be curious, be inquisitive. You don't have to play the same pieces that everyone else is playing, You can, do, especially nowadays, we've got YouTube and, there's a whole Spotify and a whole world of music is just at your fingertips. So go and find the music that you love to play and don't just feel like you have to play, the same pieces that everyone else plays if you don't want to. So you have the freedom and be curious.